Baltimore Mike, woo! Ric Flair, I stole your woo. All right, just joking around. Special day, man. I'm super fucking excited. Dark Labs, top-notch company in the pre-workout supplement industry, sent over a nice little box of goodies. And in the box was crack. Now, it's called Crack OG. I don't actually see OG written on here anywhere. But killer just graphic designs, which, is debatable. I don't give a fuck if it was the generic shit where it's just, remember like when you went to the supermarkets that had generic shit and it was just all fucking, like nothing on it? I don't care what, as long as it fucking works. So, but anyway, crack, we had Barbarian, Undead King, Primal, and then now OG crack. Let's look at the label. Now, I don't go crazy about labels. If you really, listen to Fitness Deal News, Review Brothers, Dave Fredrickson, those guys will go down ingredient by ingredient. I'm going to cut to what matters to me. Now, there's 1 or 2 scoops. Now, I never, ever don't take the top amount. Like on here, they're going to have it broken down 1 or 2 scoops. But I would be careful with this one. I am not a doctor. I'm just a guy from his basement. And now I'm stealing Greg DeKet's lines, but I'm not a doctor. But anyway, be careful. So what I am going to point out is, if you take the full dosing of 2 scoops, which is what they call the full scoops, 2 scoops, you're going to get over 600 milligrams of caffeine. You're getting into like serious area. Let's call it that, right? Everything it's going to be pretty, if you're not like really used to this shit, I'd start off slow. And again, I'd never say that. I'm saying it because it's a serious label. It has DMHA. It has 400 milligrams of DMHA, and I would say it's a good source DMHA. So I talk about it and other things. I give it a break to DMHA. Just be careful because you will build a tolerance to it. That's the comment I'll make about that. With a DMHA, that's when I feel you got to get into rotating your pre-workouts, because if I take this every day, I'm going to get used to DMHA, and that's not a good thing. DMHA, these are the ones that are similar to DMAA, which apparently is banned, but blah, who fucking knows? Sometimes it's in there, who knows? There's beta-alanine in this, so you're gonna get the itch. And then the other thing that really jumps out at me, then there's some things, all the normal stuff like citrulline, agmatine sulfate, arginine, whatever, and a bunch of different caffeines. Cool, that's cool. Alpha Yo, it says 1.5 milligrams. You're going to see a little later, I've taken this a couple times, that the Alpha Yo it's a strong one. So Alpha Yo, to me, is the one thing that jumps out also. If you can't handle Alpha Yo, and I guess you might not know yet whether you can handle, Alpha Yo is going to be the one that makes you sweat like profusely. You might get like, the one time I had it, when I really had a bad adverse reaction, I felt like I had like the flu in the gym. I just couldn't really deal with it. I'm like, why would I try to, go through this? But if you watch some of my other videos, I've talked about this before. So those are the things that jump out at it with me as far as the labels goes. But labels are just labels, as TJ from Fitness Deal News. This is my whole video is going to be about stealing other people's lines. All I got to do is take my shirt off, and then I'm Garage Gym Homie. All right. I'm gonna do what I normally do. Take the full dosing, nothing over. Don't round shit with this stuff. Like some of the weaker ones, I'll round it and stuff. Do not round this, please. Like, be careful, or don't fucking dry scoop it. Don't snort it. Don't fucking smoke it in a bowl. Imagine that'd be the latest thing. That'd probably get some views. I will say this. So with the Dark Lab products, by far my best videos as far as views. Like they're popular. Crack's popular. I get like 1.5 thousand views and stuff. If I can get those amount of views with every video, it would, like, this pre-workout thing would work for me. So anyway, Dark Labs, good stuff. Next step up on here, gym, do some videos there. The effects is what always mattered outside of, overall health or whatever. That's what matters. Let's go to the gym. I don't normally do this, but I'm right here like mid back and by workout on crack OG, man, I'm fucking like, I'm in fight or flight. Like, I'm sweating like a fucking maniac, and heart's pounding. No, I mean, I think it's okay, but I'm right on the edge of it. That's just how I feel. Second time I took it, but I'm having a tremendous workout, but it is definitely pushing the limit. Just want to put that in there while I'm feeling it right now. All right, Baltimore Mike, the effects section. I like to do this at the gym while I'm cranked up on the product, on crack OG. Just get it out there while it's all fresh in my mind. So, woo! I did my little clip about the fight or flight part. So, all right, so we know coming from Dark Labs, crack, it's gonna be like a high stim product. They've had so many different editions of it. All of them are heavy hitters. I guess the original stuff was DMAA, and this one has DMHA. Look, I don't know exactly how that stuff plays out, but I haven't done a crack product in at least a month. I took a break I was waiting for the new one to come out, and I took a break. I was using stuff that, something like Smash and some of the other heavy hitters, but trying to cycle. Before, if I got a product I like crack, I would use it every day for 4 or 5 days a week. That's probably not a good idea. It's probably a better idea to rotate. I've talked, most of the fellows have talked about that. I still have never truly come down off caffeine. I've never done like a 2-week cleanse. One day, right? So anyway, back to crack. I mean, this shit's a top dog, man. Like, I feel like I really got a pump, like for a high stim product. I mean, I'm doing garage gym homie when should I take my shirt off? No. I feel that I got a pump, like a really good pump. I do feel some euphoric effects. Like, I think because I haven't done a DMHA stuff, there's euphoria. Like, I feel really fucking, like, really good, really fucking high, like, in like a really good way. TJ from Fitness Deal News does like, what music would this be compared to? And he said it was like Metallica. I go a little harder than that. I'd say it's more like Slayer. Like, I guess they're about the same, right? There's like thrash metal, but I might just go be a little harder. I think this is right up on the top end of it. Now, I've done Undead King. I was doing the full dosage of that. And some people said they couldn't handle it. I could. These things, it's right at the line. I mean, these probably one that people are gonna have to play around with a dosage. They might not want to go with a full dose. At least right off the bat, they might not. It has Alpha Yo in it. And I think that's another thing. Besides the DMHA, I hadn't done the Alpha Yo in a while. I wanted to take a break from that. And that's probably where I got the extreme sweating. I mean, who knows? There's like 20 fucking things in there. There's so much caffeine, so much like that. But, and everything else, and ride your ass, and blah, 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 but yada, yada, yada. What the fuck was I saying? See, I'm really, really fucking high on it and stuff. The Alpha Yo is that it just, sweating like a fucking maniac, just pouring out. People probably think like, ooh, that dude smoked crack before he walked in the gym. And my heartbeat was pounding. A little bit desperate with breathe, not desperate, that's too strong a word, but I breathing hard. But if you see my reviews, I have trouble with a lot of these high stim products. Not trouble, but I have to really work to catch my breath. So, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a 9.75. I mean, what's above this? I mean, Excelsior's gone. It's right up there with the top dogs. And then Dark Labs, I mean, they're a legitimate company and stuff. They're not made in a basement. I mean, it'll be a limited edition. It'll be interesting to see if it gets hard to find. That's usually a pretty good idea. Thing is like, if you can't get it, then it's really, really good, right? I mean, or the price never comes down. The price just stays, really expensive a tub. So 9.75, another killer product from Dark Labs. Good stuff.